the video demonstration of our mobile computing project. It's known as Let's Meet. It basically wants two different users at two different geographical locations to meet at a center point. We have a server running on one of our laptops. This server handles all the synchronization requests from one phone to another. It manages the GCM connectivity and provides the users with all the data by pulling from the SQL database that also runs on the laptop. And since this requires two people to actually meet at a center point, this demonstration is shown on two different Android phones. The first activity involves logging in via Facebook. For this, we have made use of Login with Facebook API. On the left side, I have Aditya's phone, and on the right side, I have Sahana's phone. And I'm going to log in using Sahana's phone. Once logged in, I get a list of users who have logged on to this app before. This is part of obtaining the user's information from Facebook, which is task 2. On each user's right-hand side, I have an invite button. This basically suggests that I can send an invite to this particular user to be my friend on this particular application. So I'm going to click invite button for Aditya. And once I do this, I should get a toast message on Aditya's phone. As you can see, we received a toast message saying that an invite was received from that particular Facebook ID. In the notification area of Aditya's phone, we have two buttons, the accept and the reject button. I'm going to accept right now. Once accepted, I get a toast message saying that a request was accepted. Moving to the next activity, we have the menu list area. This area contains the list of places that I can actually meet. They are generalized as coffee, restaurant, ice cream, pizza, and fast food. So this is nothing but our sixth activity, that is choosing the preference of the user. Another point to be noted is that we can see Sana Shekhar's name to be displayed. So I can actually meet Sana Shekhar by choosing one of these places. And for demo purposes, I'm going to choose coffee. Now, this will bring me to the next activity. This activity shows the list of users that have been accepted as friends on this particular application, and for this demo purposes we have only Sahana on this particular list, and this is part of one of our activities, that is activity 3, that is choosing an user to meet, and I'm going to choose Sahana. This leads us to the next activity, which is navigation, and as you can see, we have 3 green markers that are being displayed on the map. These are the top marker and bottom markers are the geographical locations of the two users. And since the two mobile phones are located at the same location, we have hard-coded the two geographical locations for demo purposes. And the green button, the green marker, is the midpoint of the two users. On the left-hand top side corner, I have coffee, and on the right-hand side, I have find places. So when I click the find places, it will search for a list of coffee places in and around the midpoint. As you can see, the red markers gives a suggestion of a list of places that we can actually meet. Now, the determination of the midpoint is part of task number 7. We have the current location of the user also determined, and we have the current location of the remote user also determined. Now, the task 8 was searching the places, and we have already done that as shown by the red markers. And for demo purposes, I'm going to choose one of the places to meet. So this is basically one of the tasks that we designed to make. So it displays the picture of the place that we want to actually meet. And this gives me two dialog buttons, that is start navigation and share on FB. First, I will show how the start navigation button works. So this is part of the 11th tasks that we intend to do. The start navigation button basically opens the Google Maps on both the phones. As you can see, the navigation is pretty much begun on both the phones, and this will also give an estimate of how long the user will take to reach the particular location. Now, moving back to the previous page, we again get the dialog box which has two buttons, that is the Start Navigation and Share on FB button. And since the navigation cannot be completed, we will show you how the Share on FB button works. So I click on the Share on FB button. I go to the next activity. Here I can enter a mood message, and for demo purposes I'm going to enter it as test. This is part of task number 14, which actually says that we need to check in into Facebook, and when I click the Facebook check-in button, it should automatically post to my Facebook wall, and I should also receive a toast message saying that the check-in has been successful. As you can see on my Facebook wall, I have checked in with Sahana Shaker at Wilton Mall, and the message that is displayed is as test. So this shows that the FB check-in has been successful as well. Now, moving back a couple of pages behind, we have a list of places that the user has already visited. So this, we have stored it in our database and we are displaying it on this particular screen. And if the user wants to choose one of these locations to meet at a later stage, he can choose from this particular window. This is part of task number 9, that is storing the preference on the database. And as you can see, we have created an Excel sheet which gives the list of tasks that we have completed and along with the user distribution. This brings an end to our video demonstration of our mobile computing project. I hope you liked it. Thank you.